Hear ye, the people have spoken. Thy wish shall be answered, for I have heard you loud and clear. And I am here to talk about yet another weird-ass TV show conspiracy theory to ruin your childhood.
Be prepared.
Yay.
Oh, sarcasm, you heartless bitch. Since you guys apparently really want me to destroy your memories about the greatest show ever made, here it is, the chilling conspiracy theory of the Power Rangers curse. In 1993, adapted from the original Japanese tokusatsu television series Super Sentai, the first entry of the Power Rangers franchise titled Mighty Morphin Power Rangers hit the screens in the West and instantly became one of the biggest pop culture phenomenon of the 1990s. Although the characters of the series are known as protectors of the Earth, in real life cast had gone through some dark times, resulting in premature deaths, accidents, and serious crimes of the people involved with the franchise. These cases have soon come to be known as the effect of the Power Rangers curse. Hey, we're off to a fantastic start, aren't we? This is fine. Thuy Trang, the Vietnamese actress who played Trini Quan / Yellow Ranger in the first Power Rangers series, unknowingly to most, had an incredibly tough life. In her childhood, alongside a few of her family members, she was forced to escape Vietnam on a boat. And during the extremely risky voyage, her mother almost caved into the suggestions from the family and threw her daughter overboard, due to Trang being sickly and considered a burden by others. Yeah, no, if it were me, knowing my younger self with no filter in my mouth whatsoever, it would go down very differently. We should get rid of the kid, she's pulling us down. Say, Uncle Joe, have you seen the Titanic, or did you actually cause it to sink? After the escape, Thuy and her family got to Hong Kong, where she also survived being held in a detention camp. Damn, did Christopher Nolan and Liam Neeson team up and directed this girl's life? When Thuy finally got to America, her acting career took off after landing the role in the Power Rangers franchise. Unfortunately, in 2001, the actress along with a few of her friends were driving around in California, when at some point they lost control of the car, which swerved violently across the road, hit a rock face, flipped several times and eventually went over the safety rail, plummeting over the bank. Thuy Trang died at the age of 27, making her the first victim of the Power Rangers curse. The sequel to the first installment, titled Power Rangers Zero, welcomed a new character of David Trueheart, Tommy Oliver aka the Green Ranger's brother. Those respective roles were also played by real-life brothers, Eric Frank and Jason David Frank. Eric's portrayal of David Trueheart ended up being the final role in his acting career, and his arc as David was cut short when the actor suddenly passed away at 29 of, to this day, an unspecified illness. Jesus, 2020 messed with my head so fucking much that every time I hear unspecified or unknown illness, I'm instantly like, coronavirus. There were more cast members who passed away due to a condition that was never really disclosed to the public. Richard Rabago, who you might remember as Master Lee in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, died at the age of 69, and the cause of his death remains unknown. I don't know, man. People can die at 69. Let's not get too paranoid here. You might also recall a character named Richie, who worked at Angel Grove Youth Center, appearing in several episodes of the show's second season. The character was considered a love interest for Trini Quan, aka Yellow Ranger. But after Trini's departure, the character is never mentioned again. Richie was portrayed by the actor Maurice Mendoza, who unexpectedly passed away at the age of 39 of, you guessed it, an unknown illness. Oh, and it's not only them. Let me list it out real quick for you. Remember Ernie, the dude who ran Angel Grove Youth Center? Boom, fatal heart attack, died at 49. Rita Repulsa, played by Machiko Soga, pancreatic cancer, died at 68. What about our good old Zordon? Wait, no, stop, not Zordon! Robert Manahan, heart aneurysm, died at 43. Did I just open a Pandora's fucking box of untimely deaths?
No, this is wrong. Don't look inside. It will only bring misery to this world. Oh, come on, you party pooper. She's already holding it. Might as well peek inside. Come on, what could go wrong? Am I right? Stop, don't do it!
Skylar Deleon, a child actor who played a tiny part in the franchise, of a boy who was learning how to play football in one of the episodes with the help of the Power Rangers. Deleon struggled to sustain his acting career in his adult life, and ended up becoming something no one could have ever suspected. In 2004, Thomas and Jackie Hawks, a couple from Arizona, put up an advertisement to sell their 55-foot yacht, which up until that point served as their permanent home. Their ad was answered in November by the 25-year-old Skylar Deleon, who expressed interest in purchasing the boat. The couple was initially cautious of the potential buyer, but they grew calmer and more receptive when Deleon brought his then-pregnant wife Jennifer and their other child to the initial meeting. Thomas and Jackie were last seen on the morning of November 15, 2004, leaving the harbor, and although their boat returned, they were not on board. As it turns out, Deleon, along with his wife and 2 other accomplices, overpowered the couple, forced them to sign over ownership of the boat, and then handcuffed the Hawks to the anchor and threw them into the Pacific Ocean. Their bodies were never recovered. Deleon was sentenced to death, and the penalty is yet to be executed. If you haven't caught on it yet, the curse! Have I mentioned that he also confessed to slitting the throat of a man in Mexico after scamming him for 50 grand? Yep, the dude's a character. And I wish it was the end, but no! In an installment of the show from 2002, titled Power Rangers Wild Force, we find the next victim of the Power Rangers curse. Ricardo Medina Jr., the actor who portrayed the Red Lion Ranger, aka Cole Evans, the leader of the Rangers. Medina transitioned to playing a villain called Decker, a warrior wielding the mighty sword named Uramasa. Foreshadowing, ladies and gentlemen. Ironically enough, the now 43-year-old Ricardo Medina Jr. pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter, as he stabbed his roommate to death with, exactly, a sword. The motherfucking curse. And before you ask, no, he didn't slay him with a katana. He slayed him with a Conan the Barbarian type of machete. I wish I was joking, but you can't make this shit up. That's about it. Sorry not sorry if I destroyed your happy childhood. I want to give my thanks to Strife, Niha, and Kagi for the most unenthusiastic yay I've heard in my entire existence. We're gonna be teaming up for some collabs on our channels. Check it out because they put a lot of work into their animated videos. And you might hear me there sometime soon. That's about it. Stay safe out there, true crime fam, and always lock your doors. Until the next time.